What is going on, everybody? Simulation Full Edition here, and in front of me is a Rudolph grain trailer, and it's pretty big. It holds quite a lot of grain, 18,500 liters to be precise, and it is pretty heavy. Come around the corner here, that's coming in about 18 ton. That's a lot of weight right there, folks. But how much weight can it pull? And how many of these can we pull? Well, we're going to find out in today's special video, because we are doing just that. We have found the biggest horsepower tractor in-game, which is the Case Quad Track, which arrived with patch 1.2, coming in at a lovely 692 ponies. So, plenty big enough. One slight issue is that the hitch is a little low, so the front first trailer is a little bit down, but we're going to see how many of these full with wheat this quad track can pull. Right now, we've got 5 on here, and let me tell you, it's child's play, really. We're in 12th gear. If I put the Axminster down, away we go, galloping through the gears, really. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our little fender that we have around here. We're going to add another couple of trailers on, and we're going to see how many we can get onto here before we can't make it move. So put down below in chat what you think your suggestions might be. How many trailers do you reckon we'll get to before we're full? Currently we're at 5 full trailers there. I am using the power tools just to allow us to fill these up nice and quickly. But I thought it'd be a great way to go, just for us to really try it and just have a bit of fun, really. See what comes up here. I know it's a question that next to nobody asks, but everyone probably doesn't really care to know, but I do, and that's all that's important. What I'm going to do is go through to fill vehicle. That's how we add the wheat. And then what we'll do is add a couple more on here. We're going to go for another 5, I think. We'll join you in just a moment once we have those added on, and we'll give it a bit of a spin and see how it likes 10 trailers. All right, folks, we've now got 10 trailers lined up here, which is 180 tons back to back into the mighty case. That here, we'll slap our foot down on the throttle without changing the gear. Oh, look at it. It's still purring away, man. You'd love to see it. All right, that's 11 miles an hour. This is going to keep going and going and going. I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. We've bought this field over here. We might end up having to just do a bit of a turnaround in that one, but that's all good. So what we do is, again, we come on in. Let's ramp this up to 15, shall we? We're going to go into trailers, slide ourselves along to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we're going to go up to 15. Let's see how we get on. All right, and look at this. We've got 15 trailers. The last ones we haven't lined up there yet, but look at this for a convoy. This is huge. Some weight here. I still expect this tractor to be able to pull this effortlessly, but let's find out. We just need to connect everything up. There's the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th. So now it's getting hard to even see where the end of the trailer is. There you go. We're still plugging away. I haven't even had to change down the gear. I'm still in 12th. We're going to go off-road here a little bit, but look at the train. Yes. This is what it's all about. There you go. That's fantastic there. Absolutely superb. 1, 2, 3. 15 full trailers being pulled effortlessly. We're still cruising along, in fact. We've got more speed. Yeah, we have. Oh, that's too good. Good thing about Elm Creek, we've disabled the traffic. We now have a lovely long little test track here that we can zip up and down and make sure it all works. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, 15 miles an hour without any hesitation there. That is awesome. Really, really good to see. So around we go. Going to get another 5 on here, get ourselves up to 20. At what point are we going to start to slow down here? Because so far, the beautiful case isn't even feeling it one bit. Love to see it. Let's crack on, get some more on here. There's now so many trailers it takes me an age to run down to the tractor again. We have got 20 in the line here now, and I think 20 will be child's play for it once again. We're just going to hook them all up. We'll go for a little lap again. We actually got up to 17 miles an hour pulling 15. We go. That's the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. Awesome stuff. All right, 20 trailers. What do you got for me, quad track here? We're pulling 370,000 liters in a convoy. Isn't that awesome? And oh, come on, doesn't even care. I mean, we're going to just destroy our little field again here, but I think it's worth it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've still got gears to go here, folks, as well. I can still crack into 13th. Oh, it doesn't like 13th gear, though. No, we're at 12th now. Okay, that's an upgrade. That's a development. Ooh, it didn't like that at all. All right, so we're starting to see a little bit of strain. We're slowing down there. It's good to know. I still reckon we can get at least another 10 on there. I think what we'll do in this stage, integers of 5 isn't really doing it for me, so we're going to put 10 trailers on the back and see how that works out for us. So what is interesting, it doesn't like the ground conditions. It does not like the soil there. It is struggling on something. Only on this side though, which is weird. I didn't do it on the other side of the field very much at all. We're moving, but it does not like it, so we might have to try and stick to the roads there. That is interesting to know though. Well then, folks, it took an awful long time to get out of here. It did not like that at all, and if this was real life, I'd probably scrubbed off all of the tread on my tracks. But it's not, and we're still going. We now have 25 all lined up here, all hooked up, ready to go. A huge amount of weight on the back of this quad track. I'm still confident it's going to pull it. Now you can see we've got a little bit of an incline. That's going to be our judge here to see if we can get up that small little slope. And as we kick on out towards the outside of the town here, we should see that, well, as we get towards the flyover there, perhaps it might start to struggle. But look at that pile of trailers. You'll see grip is not ideal, but we're away. We're going faster than we were before on the ground by about 7 miles an hour at this point in time. And frankly, this is child's play. Look at it. 9. We can change up a gear again here if we really want there. The snake is real, people. The snake is real. We can probably go for another 5, I'd say, on here at the very least. Speed wise, bam, up another gear we go. Without really putting under any duress. Bam, up to 12. We can do 12, rocking along at a steady 11 miles an hour. 13, you got a 13th gear in there. What about the 14th? Yes! In fact, we're going up in speed. Isn't that just nuts? Absolutely incredible. 15 miles an hour there. I do need to turn around somewhere to get back to the store. We're doing 15 miles an hour. Pulling 25 trailers behind us there. Just incredible speed. Right. I have to try and do some kind of a turn. That's very much a problem for me to figure out though, and we'll do that right about now. What we might try and do, there is a combine there. This will either work very well or very badly. We're about to find out. Let's go down this little stone track here. Try and keep the speed. Loop it around the corner here. We're looking all right. We're gonna have to shift that combine. We are gonna have to stop about here and do that. So let's just all right, let's hope we haven't lost too much of that speed and we can pick that back up. Oh, we have a bit, you know. It's all about momentum. Oh, we're gonna get that back. We were trying to move again. We've got a little bit of a downhill there, so maybe that'll help. We had to take evasive course of action there. We were struggling, so we dropped off the last few trailers just so we can get a bit of momentum back up to get around here. Momentum is really the key, it turns out, here. Because, yeah, right now, not even struggling there. But all that happened, as soon as we lost a little bit of that speed, we were able to stop to move this combine. It became a bit more of a challenger. So hopefully we can get as many of these out here. It's interesting watching how all the trailers start to behave when they're all on their own. Yeah, we're losing a bit more speed here. This is going to be a challenge. Oh, yeah. Well, folks, we've been able to kind of look into this and come to the realization that if you're on a nice flat road like this, the opportunities are almost limitless. You know, we are pulling 25 trailers here, full 462,500 liters of wheat, and we are going up the gears like it's not even there. It's nice and straightforward. It's nice and simple. I'm at 9 miles an hour now. We'll go into 10th gear as well, and we just keep on clicking up through the gears, and life is good. However, and this is a big however, you can't go very far. Now what we're going to do is try and show you this now. You've got to be very careful. Your trailers are going to start to take on a life of their own and swing wide in places where you don't expect them to as the snake works its way through. But I mean, look at it. It looks pretty darn cool, doesn't it, really? We're going to see how we get on. See if we can keep this momentum and take a lap of Elms Creek here. So we're going to try, where possible, to cruise down this little road here under the railway bridge. We're losing a little power as we get around the corner, because what's actually happening there, those trailers seem to have clipped the post. But yeah, come on, we're still going. Just maybe it's not too much of an issue, and we're stuck. And this is the problem that we have. So we just don't have a large enough map with a solid enough surface to drive along. 25 trailers though is pretty impressive. I didn't think we'd get quite that high, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of weight being pulled here, but what you'll see is as those trailers all start to whip around, they'll get caught on things like this, which is what's happened to me twice now. Oh, and it's the third to last trailer. Can we not just do a bit of that? Maybe that'll help me. Let's see. Oh, yes, it lives. It doesn't live. I think we're through, folks. I think we're through. So with that, I would say that marks the end of our experiment, really. Can you pull more than 25 trailers? Yes, with ease, as long as you got an area the size of Texas to do it in, I think. But the power is certainly there from the case. That's really impressive, actually. Very, very impressive to see that it pulls it effortlessly on the flat when there's no hurdles. The issue becomes just navigation, really, and trying to get through. But I thought we'll have a nice little bit of a fun experiment there, and I think I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have too there. It's a little bit of light-hearted investigations here. And yeah, I think that's worked pretty darn well. So we'll leave it here for now. Thank you ever so much for watching, as always, folks. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, do give us a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of thing, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation. Support your local farmers as well, as the sign says. And we'll see you all in the next one. Until then, folks, do stay safe. Enjoy what you're doing as always. And I will see you all in the next one.